Hey YouTube, it's your boy Jules Impact. Welcome back to the Not So Lethal Weapons channel. Today we're going to be shooting that pumpkin over there with Grimburg jewel rounds, 5-gram riot balls, 4-gram Mission Less Lethal rounds, and 3.6-gram riot balls. I'm going to be shooting a 12-round mag with 3 of each out of my Mission TCR. Using a 687 bore barrel with the Hammerhead M50 muzzle brake. I'm also testing to make sure I zeroed in this red dot correctly, so let's have some fun. Starting off with a 12-gram Grimburg CO2 cart, and then I'm going to do HPA. Alright, let's puncture. Punctured. Good. This pumpkin is about 11 inches tall, not counting the stem, about 12.5 to 13 inches wide at its widest point, and about 25 pounds. Okay, let's do this. That was a Grimburg round, 2 more Grimburgs, then riot balls, then Mission Less Lethals, then riot balls. We're going to take a look after the CO2 cart before I do the HPA, just to see what kind of damage was done. Alright, moving on to the 5-gram riot balls. Okay, I think one of those riot balls was a bit too far right. Alright, moving on to the Mission Less Lethals. And finishing off with the 3.6-gram riot balls. I went down in weight because, as you know, when using a CO2 cart, the more shots, the less CO2 you have, the weaker they are. Oh, that one actually bounced back. All right, so that's it with the CO2. Let's go check out the pumpkin. All right. So, looks like every round went in except for, I guess, probably the last 2, which is this one that bounced back. Just gonna leave it in there. And that one right there that did go about halfway in. Let's take out the pumpkin real quick and look at the back. Okay, so here are our entrance holes, and look at that. No exit holes. No exit holes at all. So I'm gonna try with HPA, and then I might have to bust out my TPR, my Grimburg TPR, see what that can do. I'm gonna turn it so I don't hit the same spot. Okay, everything is exactly the same. I'm just using HPA tank, an Empire 68 CI 4500 PSI tank. It's got about a little over 3,000 PSI in there right now. Or excuse me, 3,000, yeah. Okay, let's do it. Those three were the Grimburgs. Now we're going to do the 5-gram riot balls. Okay, now moving on to the 4-gram Mission Less Lethal projectiles. And finishing off with the 3.6-gram riot balls. And that's it. Let's check it out. Okay, so every round went in there. Doesn't look like anything fell out. That's from the previous mag. So let's bring it down and see if anything went through. And again, nothing went through. Nothing came through the other side. That stuff is from the CO2, but as you can see, nothing came through. I can't tell if those welds, I don't think they are from the inside. So now I'm gonna try probably my most powerful marker, my Mission Grimburg TPR on this side. Let's see what that does. Okay, we're continuing on this time with my Mission Grimburg TPR. Using the 687 bore Lapco barrel with the 687 bore Grimburg jewel rounds and the Hammerhead M50 muzzle brake. I'm using the Zeta mag just because after about the 7th to 8th shot there's not much power left, but I still want to see what it can do. I'm also testing out a laser I have installed. I don't know if it'll show up, but I'm testing it, so let's see what happens. All right, safety off. Punctured, good. One more shot. And that's all 10, I believe. I actually have one extra round lying around, so might as well use it. All right, very last round. Might even bounce off. It's probably gonna be pretty weak. All right, that's it. Yep. All right, let's check out the pumpkin. Okay, so it looks like every round went in. I don't think anything bounced back at all. I believe this was I think this was the very last round. So you can see, definitely penetrated. This was the second to the last. Looks like we got maybe an exit hole right there. Let me take this out. So kind of, I think it just grazed, hit here, maybe came out. I have to check. Although I think it just hit here and grazed. Let's look at the back. I don't think anything came out. I believe this is all the same. So we have one more side to play with. Let's see what I'm gonna use. Okay, I'm gonna finish off the pumpkin with my other TCR using HP68s. I'm gonna use a 12 gram CO2 first and then HPA. Also testing to make sure this is sighted in correctly. So let's see. Punctured. Last few are not going to be that powerful. Yeah, that one bounced. And I think there's one more. I believe that's it. Let me just make sure. Nope, that's not it. That's... All right, now we're up. Let's check it out. Looks pretty good. Most of the shots went through. I believe just 2 may have bounced back. That one's just stuck in there. Nice penetration here, nice there. Let me bring it down to see if anything happened. So this is the front side, and as you can see, no actual exit holes. Those are from previous shooting. So I'm just going to finish off the pumpkin with some HPA and HP68s. Okay, so I turned the pumpkin to the only side that was somewhat clean. So I'm going to finish off the pumpkin with HP68 and HPA on this side. I'll do a 12 round magged up. Okay, gassed up. All right, HP68 using HPA. I'm going to move a little forward. And that's all 12. Let's check out the pumpkin. So just on the walk over, I noticed that that's part of either an HP68 or a dual round, but no, actually it's an HP68. So it's possible one hit. One that was already in there, but hey, things happen. All right, look at that. Almost like a happy face, almost. Look at that. It's like a happy face, nose, eye, eye. There you go. Maybe we should make it a pumpkin carving / shooting contest. Let's take it out. So there's the side-eye shot, and I think after all this shooting, after all those rounds, this one right here, right there, that one, I think that one is almost the next hole. So I think that one's almost the next hole. So after all those shots, finally almost got one. But like I said at the beginning of the video, 25-pound pumpkin, about 11 inches tall, and about 12.5 to 13 inches all the way through, depending on where you measure it from. So even though nothing went fully through, I still think it's pretty darn good. That's gonna be some major damage. Someone got hit with this. Not want to be in their shoes. All right, I'll show you a picture when I cut it open. So as I'm taking apart the trap, I did notice these two that I shot low. I believe these were HP 68s. Might have been the last couple of shots, but I noticed the broken pieces that traveled along here. Right there, right there. One of them actually hit this weight that I used to keep this box down. I don't know if you guys can see that. That's quite a mark right there. You know, it's just a 3-pound weight, but it's hard. I don't know if you guys know this kind of material. It's kind of like felty, but very hard material. And look at that. Left like almost a hole in it. Nice dent. Yeah, that's scary. All right, so here's the aftermath. Everything that's in there, I chopped it up pretty good. There's still a couple pieces that are like stuck in there, like that one and that one, but not too bad. Happy Halloween.